another Mukbang Monday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo.
Welcome back to another Mukbang Monday.
It's your favorite dynamic duo, BMARSZ
And Shanti.
We're eating something extra special today,
Which is pizza fries.
Chantal, how did this idea come to you?
I think I saw like a Pinterest picture or maybe an Instagram of pizza fries, and I was like, we need to make those vegan for the Mukbang channel.
It's been on our agenda for quite some time now.
Quite some time.
And now we are finally getting to it. So,
And I'm so excited.
I know, I'm so hungry. It's a little step process.
Should we show them all the ingredients we're gonna be using?
Yes, so first and foremost, we have already pre-cooked. We have pre-cooked the fries. These are from...
They're from Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
This is
Crinkle cut.
a whole bag minus like 3.
Your cat is on another level.
Oh, it's a cap.
This mine. Okay.
So this is 1 bag of crinkle cut fries from Whole Foods that we baked.
Next layer of the pizza fry.
We're gonna be adding some pasta sauce. This is actually spaghetti sauce. I guess I should have got pizza sauce specifically, but I don't think it matters.
Marinara or spaghetti sauce, is that different?
I don't know.
I thought marinara was spaghetti sauce. Well, I'll let you know.
Yeah, so we're gonna be adding a layer of sauce, and then we got some vegan cheese, mozzarella.
This is our usual Trader Joe's brand, but we also got a super fancy Daya?
I think it's
Daya brand, which Chantal loves. I think it's your favorite vegan cheese,
I think you've said that before.
but it's not?
No.
What's the cream? What's the one that uses the cream cheese?
Kite Hill.
Oh, you know what it is? You accidentally bought
Yeah.
Daya instead of the Kite Hill, and you were like, they're right next to each other. How did I do that? And now I always think that this is your favorite.
Yep, that's what happened, exactly.
You're literally mind blown. Anyway, so
We also got some jalapenos because we both love jalapenos on our pizza. And do you like olives? This is just me.
no, I like olives.
I love olives.
For sure, olives. And we couldn't find a vegan pepperoni. We probably could have if we like adventured to a Whole Foods, but
We just didn't feel like it.
so instead we got some vegan sausage. I don't really remember what brand this is.
The bag's right over there. We can go check.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, so we're just gonna show you guys how we load up our pizza fries. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven for 5 minutes. So let's just like make this into a nice mountain.
Now I really wish we made 2 bags. But also I'm just a hungry gal. My eyes usually are bigger than my stomach.
Yeah, I think there's like 8 servings in here or something.
Really?
It doesn't really look like that much.
For like children?
Yeah, 8 baby size servings.
8 infant servings. Don't yell at me. Come here. Go in the bag. Come on. Whatever.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spoon out this sauce.
So which one do you want to use? This one's open.
You want to start with that one?
Yeah.
I figured we could do like a mix because sometimes the Daya doesn't. I feel like the Trader Joe's melts really well. Sometimes the Daya,
It doesn't. You can see it's like a harder
it like melts,
consistency.
but it like keeps its shape.
There he is.
Hello,
Just a complainer.
making his appearance.
Our cats are on a new level today.
It's seriously whenever we film late.
Yeah.
Because when we film during the day, I feel like they just sleep for the most part. Is this too much or is that a good amount?
I think it's pretty good.
Should I do more?
Maybe a little more. This smells really good.
I know, right? I really like this one. This is organic spaghetti sauce with Jesus Christ. with mushrooms.
Jesus Christ.
From Trader Joe's. It's oil-free.
I really am wondering if marinara and spaghetti sauce is the same thing.
Well, I think pizza sauce might be a little different. But like marinara, I think marinara is just like a very basic tomato sauce, you know?
This one has like more flavor. It smells so good.
Yeah.
Okay, next cheese.
Cheers! Cheers! This is so much fun. Do, do, do. This is so much fun. Do, 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 do.
Oh, I missed one. I love cheese. I'm gonna put another layer on whether you like it or not.
Load it up. I thought you were gonna start singing Barney. Did you like Barney?
Oh, I watched Barney. I had like all Barney everything. My mom
love
still has my Barney comforter, like in our trailer. one night this is a long story. I actually did a story time about it on my personal channel. I'll link it in the description below. One time I got real drunk at my dad's grandparents' house with all my cousins.
Oh wait, I think I remember this.
And long story short, I fell asleep on the couch and my mom covered me in my Barney blanket. I woke up so hungover and I just felt like a terrible person. Like I let Barney down. All the lessons he taught me just out the window. Should I add more or is that good? I didn't ask. Or do you want me to add some of the other one?
Yeah, maybe add some of the other one.
I forgot about this. Even though we just had a whole conversation about it.
You let Barney down.
I really did. You know what's funny is even though this doesn't melt as well, it's much softer to the touch.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, it melts, but like if you just, I feel like when it's just sprinkled on, it like holds its shape.
Yeah.
It doesn't like disperse.
Does that look good?
Yeah, it looks great. Next, I'm gonna be adding some jalapenos.
I love jalapenos.
Wait, you wanna hear something really funny?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've noticed this. I feel like people in the comments have been like saying that they started to say things that we say, you know?
Oh, like what?
Like cheers.
Cheers! Like this,
Or like-
do they say it with us?
What?
That would be so cool.
If they cheers with us?
If they cheers with us. That's the nicest thing I've ever thought.
Or like the witches.
You know how
Like,
Mommy
spit.
Tang used to go like Tang Gang?
Yeah.
And people would say with her like, what if people do cheers with us?
Cheers.
I would
Oh,
love
what if we
that.
should cheers them?
Or like we all three go together?
Yeah.
Unless it's a group of you watching.
Cheers.
But I feel like we have to still make contact. Isn't it bad luck if you cheers and like don't cheer or don't touch or don't... Some people say eye contact, which
No, I've heard eye contact.
I was just gonna start sprinkling.
Yeah, go ahead. Like if you don't make eye contact when you cheers, that's like bad luck or something. Or like
Also, Max told me that if you cheers with water, it's bad luck.
really?
Yeah, but I haven't heard that one before, so we might have made that up.
Do you think this is a good amount of jalapenos?
You know, the more the merrier. Did you use them all?
That's all of them, yeah.
Okay, but that's good then.
This is so beautiful.
I love mountains of food. Okay, is this enough?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Did you like how I hit that alto?
Yeah.
Alto? Alto.
Bass?
Is it soprano alto?
That's like a girl's register.
But what is the one lower than alto?
Tenor bass.
Is tenor than bass? Brr. Anyway.
All right, let's go pop these in the... Oh, I forgot about those guys.
I was like, should we just... If you... Chantal does this thing before we bang. I'm always starving. And then I catch her eating a bite of something and I'm like, if you ruin your appetite, I will beat you with this spatula.
That one
I'm
bite's
holding.
really gonna ruin my appetite. Well, no, I do this thing also.
But you also do the same where you eat one bite and then you just keep eating it and you're like, what? And I'm like,
hungry.
Chantal!
No, I do this thing that drives Colin crazy. We'll be cooking together and I just like keep eating it as we're cooking it. And he's like, wait for it to finish.
It's like, because you eat all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks good. We have extra. Maybe I'll toss this in the skillet and we heat them up if we... Because I don't know if this is going to be enough food. Because I'm a hungry girl.
Really?
So we're going to cook these with the fries. And then maybe I'll cook these in the skillet on the side just since we already cut them.
Yeah.
If we don't eat it, I'll bring them to work or something.
All right, so we're gonna pop this in. We have the oven preheated to 420 degrees. And we're gonna bake it for about 5 minutes until the cheese is melted.
Yum!
Yum. Ooh.
Hello, we are big. Look at that.
It's so beautiful.
It looks so good. I wish we had 3 more piles.
I know. This looks like such a tiny pile on camera.
I know.
But it is,
A whole bag of fries.
yeah.
Okay.
This looks bomb.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You see that steam?
Oops.
I'm like, am I about to burn?
I'm gonna get a sausage and some cheese.
Yeah, I have a sausage in there.
Oh, it's gonna fall. Cheers.
Cheers. Are we about to burn our mouths?
Yes.
Hot? A little hot. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Mmm.
Amazing.
Not too hot. I do think.
Key ingredient.
We love a good crushed red.
Some spice.
I put these on top of my pizza all the time.
Same.
Mmm.
I put these on seriously everything.
Yeah. Avocado. Wow.
This is so delicious.
What a nice fun treat, you guys.
This was so fun.
Jeez. I feel like this isn't like a practical meal, but like you have like a night with your friends and you're like, we should make some fun food. This is such a fun little idea.
Mm-hmm. Practical, I mean like it's hard to eat?
Well, like you're just eating a plate of fries. Practical, like,
it's fun.
it's so fun. It's like making nachos and watching a movie.
Yeah.
So making fries.
Or like an apple pie book or party dish.
You know when we should have made this? For the Super Bowl. This would be such a fun Super Bowl dish.
Yeah. I was thinking that. Look at this cheesy fry.
Got my DP.
You love a good DP, as BMARSZ always says.
Hopefully I don't burp too much. And I'm gonna try to control it.
I'm drinking a kombucha. I don't know if you guys can see. I feel like we should push over this way.
Which way?
Towards you.
Towards me? Come on over, baby. Yeah, that looks good.
Ready?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm drinking a little kombucha. This one is basically juice. I've never tried this brand before until yesterday.
You've been really branching out with your kombuchas.
Yeah.
You've had a different one every day. I love when jalapenos are a little cooked like this. I just think they're so good.
This dish is seriously so good. Mm-hmm. I figured I would tell you guys what brand of Italian sausage we got, so I brought it with the label. It's Field Roast, which is the same brand that makes chow cheese.
Oh.
The grilled cheese that we made.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's so good. I love
Shout
that
Field
brand.
Roast.
Hashtag sponsor us.
Hashtag, please. Anyway, so even though it's Monday,
You are in Australia right now.
I'm in Australia. We are ahead in time right now with our videos. So this is a little confusing what I'm about to say, but bear with me. So this is Monday, but we're not sure if we're going to be able to post on the Friday before this Monday, because we figure our Mondays and our Wednesday videos are the most important videos because that's the base of this channel, and the Fridays were more so fun that we decided to take on the challenge.
Yeah.
So since I'm in Australia for a week, we wanted to make sure we had Mondays and Wednesdays planned, and the Fridays were on the back burner, so we haven't filmed a Friday yet. So we're gonna do a Foodie Friday topic now, just in case we don't do one last Friday, because we want to make sure we're shouting one of you guys out.
Yeah.
Boom, did I explain that well?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay. So, if you're new here,
Welcome. We are Mukbang Monday. We make recipes, podcast style videos, and
mukbangs where we
Mukbangs.
eat, and we post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe down below, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. No laugh today. You're gonna sit between us. Anyway, so do you want to explain the Foodie Friday
yeah.
rules?
So on Fridays, we pick a topic from you guys and we give one of you a shout out. Make sure you leave your Instagram in the comment with your topic, because we won't pick your topic unless you're following both of us.
Perfect. Okay, so even though we want you to be following us on Instagram in order to shout out your topic, this one was so good that I decided to pick it anyway, and they don't have an Instagram, so I can't really force you to follow me there. Like,
Yeah.
You have to create an Instagram. That's a little crazy. So,
Right.
G. Christine says, I don't have an Instagram, but maybe you could do this topic on a regular upload day. The topic is roommate advice. I've had 2 roommate experiences, and they didn't work out well because my roommates weren't responsible with money and would always take my things like food, supplies, etc.
Ugh, the worst.
So how do you guys set boundaries, work out who does what chores, and figure out what to do if someone is short on money some months? Would love to hear your guys' take. Thanks. Love you guys. Okay.
Interesting. I've
That's
had
a
many
lot of-
roommates in my day.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of hard because you don't really know if someone's going to be a good roommate until you're living with them.
Right.
Like you can, maybe if you have mutual friends, you could ask around, but you really just don't know until you live with someone.
Can I say, I feel like some of my
Or,
sriracha. One of my best roommate experiences, I don't know if this would necessarily be mutual, but freshman year, they changed my roommates 2 times before I had even moved in. Like, I don't know why. The first girl, like, decided to, like, live somewhere else, and then the second girl also decided to live somewhere else. I don't know why nobody wanted to live with me. And then I finally got a roommate, and she actually lived like an hour away from the school, so she went home on the weekends.
Nice.
So I literally had the room to myself, and she like didn't drink or party or really have any friends over, and we weren't like friends necessarily, but we were like, I loved having her as a roommate. So I feel like sometimes the best thing is to not room with your friends, because then you can get into that sticky situation where they're like,
Take
oh,
things
like what's yours is mine,
Yeah.
and like,
And if that bothers you, because me and Chantal, we pretty much share clothes. You know, as long as you like wash it and put it back, it doesn't really matter. But to some people, that would really bother them. So I think a big thing about living with somebody is communication.
oh, absolutely.
Like, you need to talk to people and tell people, you know, what bothers you, because you can't just assume someone's going to be able to read your mind.
Yeah.
Same with relationships, really.
But I feel like that can be hard when you're rooming with your friends, because you like don't want to be the bad guy and like like pick up your dishes or like move your crap out of the room. That can be hard.
But a lot of times, at least for me, like with you and my freshman year, my roommates ended up becoming my best friends. Like, I loved them, but we didn't know each other in the beginning at all. We all were from different states. So it's like hard to know who you're gonna like become like good friends with or not.
Right. And it is hard. You don't know how the person's going to be living with until you're actually there. I feel like... Sorry, go ahead.
I'd say my advice is have an open mind
Yeah.
with whoever you're living with. And if something bothers you, talk about it before it becomes like a big thing. Because a huge problem I had with a roommate that I only lived with for a year was she would never talk to me. And then I would never know that something was wrong until it was like... she was
really
exploding
bothered
about
her.
it. Yeah. And it really hurt my feelings, because I was like, I would have changed that months ago if only I had known.
Right. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Sorry.
I feel like if you're in a situation that you have to live with roommates, you have to be very flexible. I can't stand when... like, you need to be very, like, kind of, like, go with the flow and take everything with a grain of salt, as you said. And, like,
Not everything is going to be your way 100%
Go your
of the
way.
time, because you don't live by yourself.
right, you have to be very, like, accommodating, flexible, yeah. These are so good, by the way. These
these
little-
sausages.
And I feel like roommates are always like, oh, she's so annoying, this person, like, did this and this and this. But it's kind of like, well, you have to, like, reflect and be like, oh, well, like,
I did this.
I do this that's annoying, so maybe, like, we just have to meet in the middle. And
And
Yeah.
I feel like every time I've had a bad roommate situation...
look for a napkin.
Oh, the one time we're not supplied.
Oh, no. It's all right.
I remember the one time, the worst living situation I ever had was...
Oh.
with this girl. It was like me and my best friend, and then her best friend, like, growing up. But that girl just like hated me for no reason, out of nowhere. She just decided.
I remember this.
And I would try to like talk to her and be like, what can I do to like make you happy? Like, but it was just, she had just decided in her mind. So there was nothing I could do to change it, because it was whatever. But she just wouldn't talk to me. So I was like, if, I don't know, like the way I flush the toilet bothers you, I can't fix it unless I know, or like anything. And she would come up with these like ridiculous things like, well, you have a job, so you need to buy the toilet paper for the house.
That's ridiculous.
And I was like,
Just be a
no,
good
I have a
person.
job so I can pay my rent.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's something like that, or you all rotate things, just do it.
just do it. Like, I feel like the biggest problems with roommates, Max and one of his roommates had this problem. This guy never takes out the trash and never buys like the toilet paper for the house. And that's just like the smallest thing that can show someone that you care.
No kidding.
You know what I mean? And it's not gonna take the time out of your day.
It's literally, yeah.
I think
It's little things like that. Like,
Yeah.
think of how much happier the other person's gonna be when you take out the trash, or like when they come home and there's toilet paper there. Like, you gotta think about other people other than yourself if you're living with roommates. And then, yeah.
there's different things that it's like sharing and not sharing. Like, clothes are one thing, but if you use someone's like laundry detergent and you use all of it and they don't have any left, that's shitty. So
Right.
you're not gonna share unless you're gonna go out and buy a new tub, and then your roommate can use all of it. Like, we share all of our cleaning supplies,
Yeah.
and like, but neither of us are like, this is my cleaning supply, because if you're cleaning the house, that's gonna benefit me. If I'm doing it, it's gonna benefit you. So anytime I'm at Target, I'm like, do we need more
Right.
toilet bowl cleaner or something like that? So it's like, I think you have to just decide what you're willing to share and what you're not, and then let them know. Like if they borrow a jacket and you're pissed about it and you're just like, take it back. Bless you.
Yeah, just be like, don't wear my clothes.
Yeah. Or just be like, hey, I needed that jacket. Please don't borrow my clothes unless you ask. Or, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
The communication.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else and I literally don't remember. Oh my gosh.
You remember?
Yes. Please give people rent when they ask for it and like bills. It's not the person's problem who's collecting the rent that you don't have your rent. Like,
I forgot about the money thing. So, if you were in a dire situation and you needed money, I would obviously always have your back.
yeah.
But if you're the kind of person that's always asking other people for money, you're putting other people out, and that's like not a friendship.
Right.
And that's not right, whether you're friends with someone or
using
not.
someone.
That's using somebody. So it's like if Chantal or me were to ask each other for money, we would know it was like desperate situation. And if you're living with someone, it's just respect for yourself and that person to pay your rent on time.
Oh my
Nothing in life is free,
Literally.
especially your rent. Like
Stress.
and rent is so expensive. And there's a deadline. Like I remember,
Yeah, you only have like until what, the 5th?
yeah,
Unless you get a late fee.
my roommates in college, I always have the bills in my name. Excuse me. I feel like I'm just always in a place first or whatever. And I always pay the rent in full, and then people would always pay me back because they're always late. And for those, you know, that week, 10 days that they're like, I'm getting it together, were so stressful for me in college. And I'm like, you know, the first was here.
Yeah.
How were you not thinking of this at all?
Well, it's just like, are you actually gonna pay me? Like, can I trust you if you don't give it to me up front? Like, how do I know you're gonna pay me back? That would always stress me out. Like, what if you just go months without ever seeing that money because you spotted them one time?
No.
I don't know. I feel like money.
Just don't be that person.
Yeah, and food. I feel like food is a universal thing. Like, don't eat someone else's food. Just like, don't do it.
Because you need that, like, to survive. You need your house to survive.
Well, that's just one thing that pisses people off so badly.
Food?
Like, yeah, like they came home or like expected to have this nice warm leftover meal, like they were gonna eat their leftovers and someone else ate it. Like that is so shitty.
I've actually never dealt with that. Like,
Really?
I've never had anybody. The like, you're like the furthest that's happened, and you've always like,
Use the sriracha.
yeah, use the sriracha or something, or
I'm
like,
that person.
yeah, it's like condiments. She's never like eaten a thing of like head of lettuce and just was like,
Sorry.
it's mine now. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, yeah, that's insane. Or just if someone were to like look at your leftovers and just eat them, I just can't even imagine what is going through your brain. You're like, this is totally fine.
Oh.
I think a part of it is also like, treat others how you would want to be treated. What if your roommate ate your leftovers? Or what if your roommate used all your laundry detergent? Or blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know.
It's so easy living with someone to get like annoyed at the little things, but you really gotta take a step back and be like, wait a minute, I am saving so much money by living with this roommate. Like, and you gotta really focus on the positive. I don't know. I feel like I've been in living situations where I just am like so annoyed, like don't want to go home. I'm like, oh, like this person's really bothering me. Like my place isn't like a sanctuary like I want it to be. Like I feel like toxic going home, but then you really just have to be like, I'm saving so much money. Like it's gonna be fine.
Find the positives in every situation, or else
Right.
you're just gonna like hate your life. And what's nice
You're really
with
just gonna hate your life.
what's nice with most leases is it's only a year.
Right.
You can get through that year. Like you can do it. Or maybe if it's like so bad, like this person is the devil's spawn or something, you can get a sublet. You know.
True. I've heard some terrible stories about with paying rent. People who just like don't have the money, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it to you next week." Oh, like my dad's gonna give it to me. Like, our friend had a roommate that moved in, and just like wasn't financially stable,
And it's like, how do you even know? Like you're
Yeah,
gonna
you don't
ask them
even
to
know.
give them like your pay stubs. Like
and she had to just kick him out and find a new roommate. Like he didn't pay her like an entire like 6 months of rent, and was constantly like, "Don't worry, like my dad's gonna send it to me like next week. Like don't worry, I'm gonna get it to you." And just it went on and on and on. And she was like, "Listen, I gotta talk to the landlord. I can't pay for you to live here."
Yeah,
That's
I
so
can't afford
unfair.
it.
Yeah,
that's so mean. Like
just don't be that person.
I think that's just mean. I don't know.
And like if you can't afford,
To live somewhere, go somewhere else. Like
Right.
LA is super expensive.
LA is really expensive. Like, don't move here unless you are financially stable and you can support yourself.
Yeah, save up a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of it, like with communication, like nothing is ever going to be perfect. And if you expect that, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I
100%.
mean? There's always things you can do to be better or worse. Like I feel like I wish I like remembered to clean out the cat poop more. And every time I remember you've already done it, I'm like, God damn it, like I forgot again.
Yeah, but also like that doesn't bother me because that's just something I really
Think about.
Yeah,
Because it's like you have to pass it every day for your room.
yeah,
But but I've told Chantal many times, like, just let me know. Sorry. When to scoop it. Like, I don't mind scooping it. I just literally always forget. And you know what I mean? So as long as like that open communication is there, then she can never really I don't want to say like have a right to be mad, but then like she knows without feeling like uncomfortable to be like, hey, can you clean up the cat poop this time? Like,
Yeah.
you just, if you open that gateway for dialogue,
right.
then nothing will ever get like awkward, I feel like.
I can't really think of anything else that's like dishes in the sink.
That's what
Bro,
people-
do your dishes. Like,
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
There's not a maid or mommy that's gonna do your dishes for you. Like, you have to do your own dishes. I don't understand why people think they can just leave their dishes in the sink.
Oh my God. When we
food
were
crusted all over 'em.
when we were in college,
We didn't have a dishwasher.
it was terrible. Have I told the story about the blender?
I don't know if you've told that. I've heard it. I don't know if you told
Let
me
me tell you the worst story in the world. So in college, we didn't have a dishwasher. Before I lived with Chantal, I lived with one girl and two guys. And then one guy had a girlfriend that was over like all the time. So basically like 5 people in a house. I left first to go home for Christmas break because I had to be back before New Year's Eve to work as a bartender. And there was a sink full of dishes. And every Friday, me and the other girl would have to do every dish in the house because the sink would just stockpile so high. And then this week, I was just like, you know what? F you guys. You need to do these dishes. I want to go home and relax. I have an airplane to catch like right after work. Allie is leaving right after that. You guys do the dishes for once. They're like, fine, fine.
Oh, so you said it, right?
I said it to them. I come home. None of the dishes done. Somebody made a smoothie in the blender and didn't wash it out.
That is the worst. Like, what were you thinking?
So I came home to
Why would you clean it out? I don't understand.
a fruit fly cloud over my sink. I kid you not. I looked at it and just started screaming. Bloody murder. I'm just in the house by myself like like so angry. I called my
so
boyfriend
gross.
who lives like in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, like 20 minutes out, and I was like, pick me up. I cannot even look at this right now. I cannot deal with this.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I had to go buy a tub, put soapy water in it, put all the dishes in it, let them soak because the food had been like hardened so badly that all the plates were just stuck together. Like warm water wasn't doing it. And then when I went into the tub to try to like start washing the dishes, I cut myself because the food was so hard that instead of like falling apart, the dishes just started breaking.
I would have literally just taken those, and I don't care whose these are, I'm throwing them away because clearly
You don't care
you
about
don't
them.
care. Yeah. They're all moldy and crusted together. Like, I would have just taken them and thrown them in the trash at that point.
I should have. I was so mad.
Oh my God, that's horrible. I've never had anything really bad like that, but I was always the one that would just, dishes always just bothered me so bad because also I love to cook, and I can't cook if there's a sink full of dishes and like crap everywhere. And so I would always be the one to do the dishes, and then I was just like deemed the dishwasher at that point.
Yeah,
Like, I set
as
myself
soon
up
as
for
you
failure.
did it, yeah.
As soon as you do
That's
it once, people are like, oh, she's gonna do it.
Same with me and my girlfriend who lived there, but it's like, what are you gonna do? Just
Let them sit in there?
sit there forever. Because like, there are some times if I come home at work really late, I'll leave like a bowl in the sink, but you know, like, I'll get it in the morning.
Well,
or
also we have a dishwasher now, so it's just like, I can just
throw it in.
throw it in.
It's not like, it's just like, Jesus, if you know you don't have a dishwasher.
Yeah, that thing is, well, I think also it's a problem for some people. I think this is why people do this. Because their whole lives, mommy and daddy clean up after them. And one of Colin's roommates literally asked him, how do you wash the dishes? He had never done it all year, and then finally he was like, oh bro, like, how do you wash dishes? Because no one had ever taught him. And so before, let me tell you, if you're gonna live with roommates, if you're...
Did he not look around like, didn't he ever wash,
Had never
see
washed a
his
dish in his
mom,
life.
like, wash the dish? Like, did you learn from...
No, never.
Literally, he told me not to laugh when he asked me. I swear to God.
But I think this is the problem.
Isn't it common sense?
Like, some people just don't know how, and so they're like, oh, like, someone else will do it. But, like, no, your mommy's not here. You need to
laundry,
learn.
I feel like a lot of people... The only reason I learned how to do laundry is when I went to, like, ballet camp. My mom was like, just wash everything on cold, because you're going to ruin it. And then, you know, whatever. But
yeah, maybe, like, they should teach this in schools instead of trigonometry.
Well,
Calculus.
I took home ec. They taught you how to do, like, laundry. They didn't teach you how to do dishes because, like, I mean, dishes are common sense.
I don't think...
You take the soap, you take the water, you
No,
scrub.
well, also, like, my parents growing up hate doing dishes by hand. Like, even if there's, like, food on it, they literally just throw it in the dishwasher. Like, huge pans my parents throw in the dishwasher. Like, they think it's, like, germy. Like, my mom, like, doesn't have sponges around. She, like, thinks they're, like, germ clods, which they kind of are.
Isn't there food, like, stuck on the pans, though?
All the time, yeah. Just dries right on there. But anyways, I didn't know how to do dishes, but, like, you just literally learn. You gotta learn.
And also, we have this amazing thing called the internet, where you can look up literally any question you have.
Yeah.
That's, like, preposterous. If you would have asked me how to do dishes, I probably just slapped him across the face.
That's
Just
terrible.
like natural. No, you can't be that stupid.
Mommy never taught him.
That is crazy.
But yeah, I think overall, you just really need to consider the other person that you're living with.
And talk to them.
Yeah.
Nobody can read your mind. I feel like nowadays everyone is always like, Debbie didn't know that, like, I was mad at her. I grunted 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Tell her you're not. Like, just be honest
Use
with
your
people.
voice.
I wonder if people are wondering how we knew, like, that we would be good to live together. We didn't. Like, the reason you moved in is because, like, I was
desperate.
graduating. And then, like, or my friend graduated.
No, Allie graduated. You had an open room.
Yeah.
You had a Facebook ad. It was just like literally fate.
Perfect.
I had nowhere to live. I decided to come back to school last minute. And I was like, give me that room, like message you right away.
And then even
it was
when we
fine.
lived together, we weren't super close. Like, but I remember when you asked to live out here with me, I remember that she was really clean and she always gave me my bills on time.
Yeah. 2 things.
And then I was like, perfect, that's all I need in a roommate. And then as luck would have it, here we are. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like another thing you should do is like just set the bar like beforehand. Be like, okay, listen, like this is how I am. Like, I need the place to be like clean. I need, not even clean, but like, I don't like when there's cups around. Like, just like set the bar so that
Set
you
the
have
standard, yeah.
Yeah, you have to have some like, and if the person doesn't do it, then you have to be like, listen, I told you, like that really bothers me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe that's smart. Like, before you move into, like, with somebody, just be like, hey, these are the things that bother me. What do you feel about them?
Yeah.
Are you a clean person? If they should be honest, hopefully.
Or even maybe the person could be like, listen, I'm not really clean. Like, I hope that's okay.
Yeah, or like,
You just gotta like communicate beforehand.
yeah,
I feel like it's a good thing.
that's true. I agree.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten lucky with a lot of living situations.
Me too.
I've only had very few bad experiences.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Should we wrap it up?
Do you think there's a difference between like a college roommate out of college too?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm in college here.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's just different. Like you're not in school. Like you're literally like providing
Being
for
adults.
yourself and like paying your own bills now and
Oh, you mean now that we graduated college?
yeah, like
Yeah, totes.
But it's still I feel like the communication and like the quality of life depends on like communicating and like whether you're in college or not, and the courtesy thing that you were talking about, like thinking about others. Doesn't matter what stage of life you are, you should always like.
But I feel like when you're fresh out of high school, you don't know how to be an adult yet. So you're like,
Yeah.
I can't stand when people's mommies come like once a semester and clean up their rooms for them.
Who did that?
All of Colin's roommates.
Really? It's boys.
It's
Boys are spoiled.
There's always just one mom that's like, I'm gonna help you guys out. And it's like, you're not helping the person out.
What you should be doing is teaching them how to do the dishes.
Right.
Oh my god, that's so funny. So I mean, it's definitely different, and you are learning. Like, I'm sure I'm better at laundry and stuff now than I was. Like, I probably didn't need to use that much soap or blah blah blah, but
Yeah, it's all a learning process, but just be a good person.
and talk to each other.
Yeah. That's
all
our
we gotta
roommate advice. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this bang
This French fry pizza fries
mukbang.
And if you like it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below what you want us to eat next time, and also Don't forget to leave any topics with your Instagram handles if you want to be featured for next Friday.
Also, let us know some horror roommate stories in the comments down below.
Oh yeah, I would love to hear
read
some.
some.
I feel like ours weren't that bad. It's just like people are annoying.
Yeah.
But I've heard some craziness, so we'd like to know if you've experienced it.
We would love to know. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We love you. We'll see you next time.